Hola tribe, welcome to the House of Kai. So today is the Medicine Oracle read. I hope this day meets you well. So much powerful energy going on right now. So much. Whew. So if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. I am working on videos and workshops, digital workshops, like this kind of stuff, in different classes, specifically dealing with breath work, right? We need to breathe. We need to breathe. You know, I work with these clients and I love, doing the corrective therapy. And there's all this, stuckness in their physical tissue. You go, breathe, breathe, breathe. Sometimes I have to shake them. Shake them, you got to add pressure. You have to create a resistance, right? We have grown so accustomed to shallow and limited breath that we don't even know we're doing it. And then we're so used to holding our pain, right? So the places in our body, and this is going to be interesting, the places in your body that are the most numb, that you actually can't really feel or sense it that well, whether it be just sitting there and breathing and not being able to sense those aspects of your body, or rolling around on a foam roller or moving about and not being able to sense that part of your tissue too much, right? Like I don't want to say you feel pain, but there's like a discomfort or a sensory or a tenderness in the tissue, and then all of a sudden it's kind of like meh, none, right? Like nothing. Those are actually the most important parts, because if there is no sensory to that area, that means there's a lack of blood flow and oxygen taking place in that part of your body. Now, often that part of your body, that lack of blood flow and oxygen, is actually, some sort of emotional blockage. Usually we're storing something in our cells that we've just kind of like not wanted to deal with. And so eventually it will cause structural issues and physical pain in other areas of the body. So oftentimes the place that you're feeling the most pain is not the culprit, it's the place that's the most numb. That's the culprit. So interesting little tidbit. And so that is why we breathe, right? You can go and get massage, you can go and do all those other things. However, that doesn't necessarily mean you're breathing properly. I have done massage therapy professionally for almost 20 years now, and the most common phrase I have had to say to my clients is breathe, right? That was kind of like their tagline with me for years. And that was long before I became a breath facilitator, which I've been doing for about 10 years now. And so, I'm going to steal this from my breath facilitator, that one of the people that trained me. But it's the truth. It is such a truth. I'm a shitty breather, right? This is why I'm supposed to teach breath work, is because God wants me to learn how to breathe better. And so that's part of my journey, is to teach other people how to breathe properly, and free themselves of the trauma that's in their body, because I kind of suck at it. I kind of suck breathing on a regular basis as well. So God always wants us to teach what we ourselves need to learn, right? Yeah. I consider God a punk ass, just saying. In the most loving way possible. So, onto our read here. Let me see, how many more shuffles? I'm being told 3 more shuffles. All right, so, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna pull it out because it has told me to stop already twice now. Same card. It said stop here. Looked at it, and I went, oh my, that was the same card as yesterday. And then I again just had the same exact voice say stop here, and it is the exact same card. So clearly we're having a similar message as to what was spoken yesterday. And so let's see if there's another message. Ooh, what you got? What you got? Yeah, that's it. That's it. All right. So today's oracle read: no good thing shall be withheld, and it's number 9. Blesses of Kumu. Whew. Yeah, if we didn't get this yesterday, then I think we got it the day before. Yeah. It's this place of being in presence, right? Presence within the third dimensional reality of this physical confines, this body, and the higher dimensional reality simultaneously. Okay? And this 34, Alakoya, forgive me, Alakoya, Spirit of the Warrior. I love that. What I really love in this card is the level of offering. There is a boldness and just a simple offering of one's energy. So as I'm looking at this card, we have the butterfly as this crown, the crowning energy, right? This butterfly. And the wings coming up through the sides here. But even more so, we have these birds coming into the ears, right? So it's as if there's a spoken word being communicated through. She just stands in her power and offers it. Just offers it. Unwavering. Unwavering. Wow. So as I'm looking here, we have this one of no good thing shall be withheld, and it's being present with self, right? So this is the sustaining of one's energy. It's the gathering. It's the perseverance of the of gaining your access to your own inner light and being, right? So it's actually gaining access to the warrior as the warrior. The next level is when the warrior offers it, right? Interesting. All that has been heard and seen in its meditation is now being offered as a warrior would, right? So taking that knowledge and then offering it. Whew, interesting. Interesting. Yeah. You know, it's been such a common theme of self-care and meditating more, right? Breathing in and offering that. I know for myself, I've been speaking it in the videos, and I've actually been doing more of it. And I've been trying out different variant styles of meditation for myself. Quite honestly, my favorite form of meditation is the legs up the wall with the sandbags on my feet or on my arms. I think I've mentioned many a times at this point in time that I meditate best when I have some sort of excess weight placed upon me, like sandbags or a weighted blanket. It's very grounding for the spirit, and it really does help me become more present with my breath. There is something about some form of resistance outside of us to force our spirit inside of the body. Yeah, it's a very powerful. And so I've been practicing different variant styles of meditation lately and breath work for myself to gain more focus. And I plan on sharing more of that with everyone as we go forward. I just got to cross over some of my own personal hurdles. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I have my own little resistance to all of that, but that'll soon fade. That'll soon fade. Just gonna work out how I'm gonna offer that. So, with that being spoken, you know, in order for us to give of our light, we must be able to sustain it. We must be able to maintain it and sustain it, right? And so, ooh, and then it tells me to cut the deck. And what do we have? Moderation. Look at that, let's see. So it really is, I apologize, the white on the cards doesn't capture in the light so well. But again, it's so interesting. In the card itself of the awakening of the warrior, or the spirit of the warrior, there are these birds coming into the ears of the warrior goddess here. And then moderation, it's literally witnessing, and it's so interesting because there's it's like shells now on the ears in this image, and two birds, just as if they were the warrior. So no longer are these birds coming in here. It's also about keeping the energy for you too. So it's not just about giving all that energy away, it's about also sustaining and maintaining some for yourself. So overflow, right? Learning how to give of our overflow and not of our essence. I know I'm so guilty of that as well. And so that is what it's showing me, is moderation. We must be able to sustain our light and utilize those gifts to offer to everyone else, or we ourselves will become, useless, right? If we do not do our own level of self-healing and preserve the vessel, this container to which we are living in, again, why I spoke so much in the beginning about how the container actually works and functions, right? So if there is pain and discomfort in the body, those are signs and symptoms that something is going on. And if there is numbness in the physical tissue, please know that is a sign or a symptom that something dramatic is actually taking place in the body and needs attention. And so if we do not pay attention to these signs and signals, then we ourselves will burn out or become ill. So learning how to sustain and learning how to moderate the energy that we're giving out. Oh, they're so funny. Gosh, I love how this works. And so the next card here is nurture. Right? They are so funny. Can we be our own parent? Can we be our own mother figure? Right? Can we be our own nurturer? Can we learn how to give without depleting? Right? Can we learn how to contain? Right? Can we learn how to maintain the energy within our being, contain it, and keep those waters purified? Right? It's a day-to-day process. It is a day-to-day process. So, in all of these years of doing work with people in their bodies, they would ask me over and over again, why do I keep feeling like this? Why is this issue keep coming up? Why? And so every day we're taking in crap. So let's start here. Every night when you go to sleep, depending on the posture, well, it doesn't really depend, but it impacts. The posture to which you sleep impacts the results of how you will wake up. So I'll say that again. The way in which you sleep at night will impact the way your body takes shape and form the following day. So if you're a belly sleeper or a side sleeper, those can be dramatic to the connective tissue in your body and how your structure will realign every day. Every day. Excuse me. I typically am a back sleeper Doesn't mean that's perfect for my body. It has less traumatic impact to my structure. But if you are a side sleeper, your connective tissue will reshape itself based off of that way. So most people, when they sleep on their side, a shoulder comes up like this, the hands get all contorted, right? They kink out their neck, they twist their bodies around. Your connective tissue, your primary structural aspect of your body, and that which holds your emotional body, your fascia, your connective tissue, it's an information highway. That right there will literally reshape itself based on the way you've slept. Now, get up, don't do anything to correct it, right? Just go about your day. So guilty, so guilty. I've done it so much in my life, right? So not correct any of that and then go about your day. And then carry heavy bags and lift groceries and do all these crazy things all day long without ever correcting the pattern. That's just a structural body. Now let's talk about the contaminants in the air that you're breathing in on a regular basis, because the oxygen we breathe in is not pure oxygen. Our body breathes that in, and then every cell in our body sorts through the contaminants and either stores some of the contaminants or eventually purges them out. Now, sweating is the best way, is the highest and most accurate way of getting rid of contaminants. And if you don't sweat, it's like bringing spicy food into the body. And I know my girl Helen would tell me in Ayurvedic medicine that there are certain different foods that would strongly be recommended, and herbs that would be recommended to help the contaminants come out of the body, right? So there are all different ways of getting these toxins out of our bodies. So we have the structural, mechanical alignment that we deal with every single day. Then we have the toxins that we're breathing in, and then now the food, right? What food do we bring into our bodies? Because those foods have contaminants. And every cell, every little cell, I could scratch right here, every little cell, right? Every little cell has the capability to store data. And what does data consist of? It can consist of emotional information or chemical information. So every single day, our body is taking in information that takes us out of alignment, out of vibrational flow. Every day we are doing and dealing with things that take us out of vibrational flow. And if you don't do something to counteract that, then you just keep exacerbating the same issue over and over again. So no amount of massage therapy and yoga and breath work and healthy nutrition will correct all of those things perfectly, right? It's consistency. There's a level of consistency that is needed, and I'm just as guilty as everyone else. My consistency, right? Some days, sometimes I'm amazing, and other times I'm not so amazing. But there's a place I know I can get to, right? And so finding that consistency for self, it's imperative. Otherwise, the issues keep showing up again and showing up again and showing up again. So as we're doing these changes of self-care, know the reasons why, right? Because every single day we are doing something to take our body out of alignment, emotional alignment, psychological alignment, and physical alignment. On some level, we are taking ourselves out of alignment with our higher self and the highest vibration of ourselves. Just from the moment we get up, we've been doing it, it's all day long. So what are we doing? What are you doing to get yourself back into some level of alignment every day? Are you only approaching it from a physical level? Are you only approaching it from a nutritional level? Are you only approaching it from an emotional level? Right? I know people that could meditate all day, but they're not doing anything for their physical body. I mean, the meditational aspects, their inner zen is unbelievable, but their physical body has had issues, right? So that's one level of it. I know other people who are all about the gym and health, but their emotional body and psychological body aren't really there. And then I know other people who are like these unbelievable workout people, but the food is crap, you know? So it doesn't matter how much good we do on one hand if we're always being so horrible on the other. So it is about this balance that we all need to find right now. And so moderation, self-care, nurture, and keeping ourselves the container, right? So really learning how to own those aspects of ourselves are imperative. They are imperative at this point in time. They are. All right, let's see what our final card here has to say about all of this good jazz that we're going through. Oh, I love it. Again, tells me to stop shuffling. Rhythm. Find a rhythm. Find your rhythm. Find your pulse. So only you can determine what is your healthy vibe. Let's go with that. Are there levels and tiers to what a healthy vibe is? Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. I know people who are just unbelievably beautiful souls whose level and rhythm of their self-care is kind of crap, but it doesn't make them any less beautiful of beings, right? I would love for them to take care of themselves more, and then I know other people that would love for me to take care of myself more, who are at a different rhythm and beat than I am. So we're all at different junctures, right, on this journey. The thing is where do you want to be? It's not really where you are. It's where we want to be. And can we get ourselves in alignment with that? What does the rhythm look like in order to maintain the vibration to which we want to live at? Wow. Powerful message today. Whoo! Powerful message today. And I am taking note. I am taking note, guys. I am in it with you. I'll tell you what. So let's find our rhythm. I would love for comments today. What is it that you're looking for, right? Are you struggling on a physical level? Are you struggling on an emotional level, a psychological level? Is it your nutrition? Is it your physical, is it structural pain stuff? Is it emotional pain? Feel free to leave some comments and let me know what it is that you feel depleted in or imbalanced within your self-care. And let's see if we can, if I can do some of my own videos, but if I can link you up with others too. So information may not come from me directly, but it may come from people that I think are just unbelievable on this journey, and I would love to link you up with. So let's get each other the medicine and find our rhythm, because sorry guys, that's my washing machine. Not gonna lie, it makes me want to dance. Okay. All right, so let's discover our rhythm together, okay? What level do you want to be at? Feel free to let those comments flow, all right? Where do we want to be? Where do you feel you are? What do you feel is lacking, right? If we don't put it out there, then we as a tribe won't know how to support each other and help each other. So I would love to hear from you of what it is you feel you need and is missing. And I am associated with some unbelievable people out there. I'm just, right now it's clicking. There's a woman I could think of. She's an amazing weight loss coach. I myself have lost over 160 pounds naturally. But this woman has dedicated her life to helping other people do their weight loss journey. That has not been my role. I am a great coach at it, but not like what she does. And I love her. I would recommend this girl, Leah. I love her. And then, I have different people's nutrition and the body work and the breath work. There's so many of us out there. So let me know. And I would love to hear your comments, guys. Let's find our rhythm. Peace out, tribe.